raise my voice to the sky. Oh, liberty. Shout for the free. Let it ring you the cry. I'm gonna fight it on out. Fight for you and me. Lift up, lift up. Hear me singing now what we're battling for. Living free and brave now and evermore. On hallowed grounds where our forefathers trod, marching on to the beat of our heart's resolve. We're breaking these chains, oh history's embrace. Rise it up, rise it up. Standing tall for our rights in the light or the storm. Holding tight to the truth that our spirits adore.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? Here we go. Another night. Got some new bumpers I made this week, so let me know how you like guys like those. And we're at it. Yeah, Bobby's back. Good to see you, Bobby. Been a while. He's got a new toy. He'll be showing off. Back. Good to see you, Bobby. Been a while.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got sound on. You can hear it.
Yeah, I just turned up the sound to see. Jimmy's good.
Amateur hour for Bob.
No, that was Paul. Don't blame me.
You know you're supposed to mute yourself before you do that, right, Paul?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
That's right. We did say if everything was going to be Paul's fault, but I didn't realize it actually would be. So I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, don't forget to get your messages in on the website for giving your email address you use for both city and your chat name, so I can enter you into the giveaway today. Today is the end of the month single source giveaway. So there'll be 2 for Bull City. Or, well, actually, one could be Nomz or DIY. That'll be for me. It can be for any one of the 3. Anyhow, I hope everybody is doing well. It's good to see you. Hippie's here again. Hey, Hippie.
Oh,
We already picked on Paul. Lady Liberty's here. She helped make some of the bumpers a little bit. Oh, had suggestions on it? Yeah, you wait till yeah, that's gonna be fun.
ridiculous. You got
All right,
pigtails on?
What?
You got pigtails? Or just one?
Pigs.
Ooh.
All right, so Mao was fifth.
Him need some sort of
First
hint.
it.
Oh, no, it says fifth. An F-I-F. Yep. I think he's first, according to what we can see, unless other people were talking before and it just got deleted because it took too long. MC's second. Yep, I agree with you. Paul rounded out third. Canadian
Must
Vapor.
be nice, Odie.
You know that guy.
That's it, baby.
Proper pagan princess. We'll be talking about Odie here in a minute.
Remind Odie.
Tabitha's here. Buster
Odie
Bell. Lady Liberty. The little quiet store. And there's Odie. There's Rocky. Hey, Rocky and Bob. So yeah, Odie made an offline version of a stash for me, so that if things change, I can always add them in, and to get new flavor in, I can enter it in if it's new, but it's not in the system yet, so it doesn't accidentally get deleted off ELR, or it takes a while to get down to ATF. So I can do that. So I was up until 6:30 this morning working on that. I'm over 1,000 flavors entered. Fun. Thank you, Odie. I did need that badly.
Yes, it was so nice staying up until 7 o'clock this morning for him to be working on the list.
Well, it only has to be done once. Like, that's the good part. Never have to worry about it again. Enter them as I get them. So that'll be nice. And I believe Odie's going to make that available eventually for others as well, once it gets going and we get all the flavors on there and everything. Because that's one of the things we're realizing is some flavors are missing on it, but it'd be flavors that, you know, because I'm in a UK show and stuff like that, I actually have a lot of UK flavors that aren't really common over here as part of it. Stuff like that. Yeah, we got some mixes for tonight here going on. But before we do that, I'm going to let Lady tell you what this is, because I don't know what we're drinking here.
Don't forget to play the bumper.
I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna mute you guys for a minute while I play it, so you guys, because the sound of these bumpers.
Welcome
strange drink of the day. What tasty beverage are we going to consume this evening on the show? If there is a recipe for this beverage, link should be available at anadvocateforliberty.com.
Hello, everybody. We're back. Yeah. So that was one of the new bumpers. That's a simple one. But yeah. What do we got? I don't even know what we're drinking here.
Okay, so I made us a little cocktail drink tonight in our
Lexi.
fancy Bull City glasses. So it is filled with ice, and then I put a tablespoon of coconut syrup, a tablespoon of passion fruit syrup, a good chug of coconut rum, and then topped it off with raspberry lemonade. Or ginger ale, excuse me.
What was
Yeah.
that bump thing? I didn't hear nothing.
What was that? What?
That thing you just shared. I didn't hear. Was there any sound?
Bumper? There was, but you'd have to be listening to the show to see. We won't be able to hear it.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Good reason to rewatch.
Yeah.
That is really
If
quick.
I could get off my ass and remember to timestamp them, it'd be a lot easier. But I haven't done that. So, I probably should one of these days. But what?
Was this about a giveaway?
The giveaway is Bull City every month for a single source. $20 giveaway
Last
from Bull
weekend of
City,
every
and I usually give a $20 giveaway to any one of the three.
Well, where do you go to do that?
advocateforliberty.com.
Wow. Is this your first day?
Yeah.
You've actually entered this before, hippie. I put you in the
Yeah.
deal before.
How the hell do I do it again?
Oh boy.
Oh, brother. What do we got going on here?
But yeah, this is pretty tasty. Nice and tropical, with like a nice little raspberry brightness to it.
Yeah, it sounds banging.
Someone's smoking some purple pineapple.
I like the
wish.
passion fruit.
I prefer Granddaddy Pert myself, but you know.
Let's actually go over some recipes here quick. We got quite a few. And Bobby's here, so he can go over his, and I think he's got more than one too. Here we go. We got dragon fruit pudding, single source, AFL, from Hungry Hippo here. A cactus in Awera, 0.25. Dragon fruit TPA at 4. Lime Flavora at 0.4. Marshmallow gooey Wonder Flavors at 1. Super sweet cap at 0.5. Sweet cream TPA at 1.5. Vanilla pudding Flavora at 4. And wild melon Flavora at 1.5. So a nice tropical creamy dessert. Something like a play on a pina colada, but a lot more interesting flavor going on here. All right, for starters, I don't know where this idea came from. I wanted to mix something vanilla pudding and Flavora, and randomly thought, dragon fruit pudding. Last week, I sent a question to the show, mailbag answered during the live stream. There's another one for today by Hippo. Hippie Vapes gave a great takeaway question. That's kind of my path I followed, kind of. He suggested starting with your profile. Mine was fruity pudding. Think about what you need, grab 2-3 flavors, do a mix, and see where it is and what you need to add. I skipped just 2 or 3 flavors to build upon because it's only 1 week to get the recipes for the show. However, I didn't go overboard on the randomness as usual. A wild melon and cactus. So why wild melon and cactus? Wild melon added a slightly tropical hint, boosting the dragon fruit and not overtaking it as a primary fruit note. Cactus very low. I noticed that a lot of my cream marshmallow recipes can be dry. I wanted to have a little bit of juiciness as the dragon fruit is juicy. You're wondering about the lime too? Zestiness, some kind of citrus backing. Marshmallow gooey is just there for mouthfeel. 1% doesn't mute. Nope. I will add this with notes as the days progress. Day 7 actually made it to steep day for once. Not terrible. It's definitely dragon fruit forward. Not sure I'm vibing with that. I might reduce the dragon fruit and lift the pudding and give it another shot. The profile isn't the worst. Interesting picture of a dragon fruit yogurt smoothie thing here. Maybe she is actually full yogurt.
Looks good.
If you like the dragon fruit forward idea, apparently that's a good idea, but he doesn't like the way that it turned out a little bit too dragon fruit.
I don't know about dragon fruit and cream.
Dragon
Not
fruit and
with
cream
any
can
of the
go really
dragon-
well together,
Yeah,
though.
but not with any of the dragon fruits we have. I don't think any of them would really jive with cream well.
No, it's like a pineapple cream, sort of, because there's a lot of pineapple in most of the ones we have. Like a pineapple note.
Who was it? The Eric. He made that dragon shake. It was a dragon fruit milkshake that was really, really nice.
Yeah, vinyl and paper. Deep cuts.
There we go. That's the one. My brain's not working today.
Yeah.
I like the notes on that one. Good notes, so you get a feel on what he's going for. Hippie got a little credit there too. That's always good.
Cool.
Hippie goes, "What I do again?
What?
What I do?"
Mallory dropped one in the chat for you to
I
grab.
grabbed it. Grabbed it.
Okay, good.
We got Berry Tempting Cupcake. AF single source, single flavor house from Hungry Hippo. Going all single. Oh, it's all gonna be cap. And then sweetener, all cap. Damn you,
Sorry.
hippie. Blueberry jam cap 2. Cake batter cap of 1. Cinnamon Danish swirl from cap at 0.5. Super sweet cap 0.5. Vanilla cupcake V2 cap at 2.5, and then vanilla whipped cream cap at 1.5. So a blueberry with just a touch of cinnamon, like bakery added. Some extra cake with a cupcake, which is mostly frosting, and then bump that frosting with whipped cream. Yeah, it sounds really good actually. And these are ones I have mostly in the large bottles.
Damn.
Yeah, I wanted to challenge myself with not only a single source, but single flavor house. This recipe is pretty straightforward. Not a lot of explaining needed for why I chose what. I'll update as it Steve's. Day 7, I think I messed up the mix. Oh boy. I have a suspicion I used vanilla whipped cream twice and left out the vanilla cupcake entirely. I'm going to have to remix this. Yeah, if you get through the whipped cream, that's going to be heavy whipped cream. It won't have that frostingness. Although, do remember that the vanilla cupcake is mostly frosting. So you're not going to get a lot of cake if you're thinking of cupcakes. Not much cupcake.
Right.
So that might not have been the wrong one.
And bro, don't worry if you did it. Everybody's done it at one point. I've done it a couple times.
What was it I did it with really badly and it turned out good?
You
Premium.
made
Custard
that
Premium.
super freaking sweet raspberry cupcake with like
You added a
frosting
flavoring
or
instead of
something.
Nick.
No.
No, it was
There
it
was
was
two
adding.
different
I added
ones.
custard premium instead of. I mean, I added
No.
super sweet instead of custard. Didn't I?
I'm talking about the other one first because there was two. You grabbed the super sweet instead of the raspberry because they were the same size bottle, and you put 4% super sweet in that recipe.
Oh my God, I
It was
remember that
really
one.
good, but it was so sweet.
Rattled your teeth out.
And then he made a bottle of the banana marshmallow or the caramel marshmallow banana with all the VSO raws, and he accidentally added the custard premium instead of the Nick and made it into a custard and just went with it, and it was so good.
Don't
Like
worry.
I vaped like several 60 ml bottles of that.
Don't worry. I
Mallory,
was
Echo
I had to speed mix. I was rushing to go to a concert, and I speed mixed a bottle. Left. Was like an hour away from home, and was like, "Why the fuck am I so irritable? I forgot to add Nick to my mix, and it's the only liquid I had with me." Whole
Oh,
time.
that's
I was,
Mr. Grumpy for that one.
oh. Ugh.
See, luckily I don't get grumpy if I don't use Nick. It just nicotine helps with my headaches. That's the only reason I use it.
I was irritated
I like the flavor.
that way.
I like to move it.
I knew that was coming. As soon as she said I like that, I said Paul's gonna say it. Yep, in my head, I knew it.
Move I like that.
I used to sing
Got
that.
Blueberry John Strike. Yep, 1% does stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got Echo Dub is in the house anyway. So a Capella 123 AFL single source mixes. Custard cream cap at 2, lemon meringue pie from cap at 4, and luscious strawberry from cap at 3. So someone else had a different idea to go all one flavor house.
Damn.
I was never really good at making 1, 2, 3 mixes, but this one's quite okay. I would add 0.5 sweetener if you like it sweet, but it's Not super necessary. 1, 2, 3. But he also, he could have even capped super sweet. You could have done it. Could have still kept it all capped. Easy, easy. Not been just standard. Lemon meringue pie, luscious strawberry. So it's just like strawberry with a citrus back note and a lot of cream, maybe just a touch of pie crust in there. Don't get a lot of pie crust out of that cap. I personally, when I like, if I on a cream, like a real like lemon cream pie or something like that, I want it to be mostly filling anyway. Anyone else not? Who wants to eat just crust? I'm not that person.
Very little.
Yeah. I could actually just eat it without the crust. I'd be okay with it.
That looks good. That looks good though, Echo.
Oh, don't worry about it, Echo. If you don't get the chance to put in a recipe, it's not like, we understand you get busy.
Yeah. You just
life happens.
just call yourself a Canadian, buddy.
Why? You want him to like get depressed and angry? Well, no, Canadians are nice people. They're not angry. Never mind. But there is something in the chat I want to just clarify here. Mallory, that's not a big deal at all. It doesn't have to be from the same flavor house. You just have to be able to get it from like the same website, like Bull City, Obvious Soul, or from Nomz.
Single flavor house can be okay if they have a site where you can buy it too as well. So it's still one source.
Like an all Flavor West recipe, because you can go on Flavor West site and buy out their flavors.
Most app flavorings you can get, like most of them at Nomz or BCF, so you'd be able to easily single source most of them.
In Aware, if you can understand their gibberish website.
That website, I tried navigating that. That is an insane website.
Dude, even when it asks you if you want to translate it to English, you translate it to English and it comes out like fucking some
if you notice, even
blind kid writing in Braille.
Aware does a better job than FA at translating, because FA, when they translate, sometimes they lose the translation when they make the flavor name, and it doesn't taste anything like it's supposed to. But it would taste good under a different flavor. Yeah.
Yeah, their fresh cream is cream fresh. Crema fresca.
But yeah, I have a recipe that only has 4 flavors in it, and then sweet.
That's why they have pictures on the website.
Fucking creme fraiche. Give you some fresh cream, buddy.
That's pretty good.
No, that's your neighbor, Paul. That's the only one that gets that.
Hot tub time machine. One stop pod. All Flavora AFL from Rocky Tooney. You can buy all from Flavora direct too. Milk and Tooney Flavora at 5.55%.
Isn't that milk and honey?
Milk and honey. I entered milk and Tooney this morning, so it's in my head. Milk and honey 5.55, kind of a strange addition. Sweetness Flavora at 1.5. Holy crap, Rocky, you never go that high. And vanilla custard Flavora at 1.5. So he's going for something just full on vanilla. I don't get milk and honey. I get like a dark syrupy kind of thing. But with that vanilla custard, bumping that sweetener, it almost tastes desserty. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. That's kind of what a lot of it look like too. See how it's almost like a creme brulee in there?
What's the 555?
That's the percentage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he didn't add 555. He added 5.55. That's what kept screwing me up. It's because that's a weird percentage.
He said there's a new 555 in the house.
Yeah, nice.
One stop jewel creme brulee. Yeah, honestly, that kind of, I could get the creme brulee out of that milk and honey because that's more what I get. At the heart of the pod exclusive recipe is Flavora's milk and honey, a rich, velvety cornerstone flavor that brings sweetens and warmth every puff. The complementary layers of creamy vanilla custard and indulging sweetness. This blend creates a perfect harmony of flavors with a caramelized twist. Designed for all day vaping, it's decadence redefined, crafted entirely with Flavora flavors for simplicity and convenience. Tested with Caliburn G2 pod device with the 1.2 UN2 mesh H coil. This is my first time testing the pod recipe myself. It's smooth, distinctive, and just the right amount of indulgent. All my previous pod recipes were sent out to recipe tester who lost his pod device and that I supplied. Okay. So I'm now doing them in house for today's show. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. That would make sense for me. This is actually where I would use the milk and honey, is for like almost like a dark syrupy creamer brulee. That would make more sense to me because that's what more I get. I don't get like a bright honey and milk with it. I feel like that was almost a misnomer for naming it. Not so much it's the flavor. If you
It's the whole
think
reason
of
I
it
have
the
an
right
issue
way.
with that flavor. It's why I call it a lie.
Yeah, because it's not really milk and honey.
No.
It's maybe a cooked milk and honey, which it could be. I mean, I don't know. Not sure where the inspiration came from for making that flavor. That's kind of, it'd be interesting to pick their brain about that, where that inspiration came from.
Next time you talk to him, ask him.
I will. I was going to message him today and I forgot.
Dork.
Yeah.
I think it's only 2 left here. I'll check them more, but we got Odi Duda with purple pineapple. Please
What?
say it's plum purple. It is, yes. Okay. Golden pineapple from cap at 3, lemon lime from cap at 2, pineapple favora 1, plum purple from Wonder Flavors at 1.5, super sweet cap at 0.25. Plum and pine. I think I'd like this. I honestly
Well,
do.
you don't see too many people using that plum purple anymore.
Oh, we've been seeing more people use it lately.
Really?
It's
We were
been-
talking
yeah.
about this the other day when you guys were in Zoom, and I told you it sounds really good.
Milky, kinda. Odi. Tastes like good music. Lemon limes lays it down the base for the sweet and tingly sparkliness. The Pineapple Sisters singing back up. Capella Golden brings the sunshine and sweetness, and Miss Pavora adds a sharp, tart edge. The star of the show is the purple one, Captain Plum. He casts his purple shadow on everything and makes it sweet and delicious. Keep in mind, the lemon lime pineapple combo makes beautiful music with many other fruits like cranberry, pomegranate, blackberry, cherry, and boysenberry. Very true, but that actually sounds really good. I like that plum purple. Very good flavor. It's my favorite of the plums.
Yeah, it is. It's good.
The next best one is SSA, but it's not as good.
Well, I think
here's
they have
here's
their
a bar,
uses.
it's there, and then plum purple I feel like is higher.
I think they have their uses equally though, because one of them, like the plum purple, is like more of a really nice, rich, desserty plum, and the one from SSA is kind of more like a nice, bright, beveragey kind of plum.
It is. It's wetter too, so yeah, it would help the beverages. But for me, I'd like it richer like that. Like he put together pineapple. That sounds really good.
I know, but I was just gonna go the other way,
Where you can go the other way?
just to be difficult.
Hey, Darren,
Um,
20 on acid. I think I have 130 mil left. 20 on acid.
I don't know. I think you actually vaped that not too long ago.
Did I? I know I still have one of the Mafia Princess left. Thought I had one of
No,
each.
I finished that.
I had 2 of them. You only finished 1, didn't you?
No, I finished them both. You told me to.
Oh crap. So I guess I don't have any more.
You
Oh,
told me
check the
to, so I
private
did.
chat.
No, he didn't actually.
Yeah, he did actually.
No,
because
he
wasn't
said
really a big
save
fan
me.
of it.
He said, "Save me the last 30, please."
No, we did not.
Yeah.
Wow.
And technically, it was mine because I bought that. Thank you very much.
Wow.
It was when they had the 2
I'll be
packs.
back.
So,
Yeah, and my brother gave me like $20 for my birthday, so I bought some juice with it.
oh, we got at least one more here from everybody that's not on the panel. So blood orange custard rum cake from Mallory Gates. Blood orange
Ooh.
VSO. It's all VSO, so all in one place. Blood orange VSO at 2, cake VSO at 2, caramel VSO at 2, custard VSO at 2. Juicy orange from Cap at 1. Okay, so that would throw it out of a little bit of it, but juicy orange Cap at 1. Rum VSO at 2.5, sweet VSO at 0.5, vanilla cream VSO at 1.25, and yum. Vanilla cream VSO at 1.25 and waffle VSO at 1. We got an orange. You got some cake and waffle. Got some custard and some cream, and orange and rum. Blood orange custard rum with some cakey notes and some waffle notes in there, like a little bit of a dessert note in there too. That's interesting. Mallory, what's it taste like? I'm seeing notes on here. Well, how's that? How'd it taste? Caramel in there too is going to help sweeten, kind of bridge the gap with the rum. Interesting combo.
Lady Liberty, check the private chat.
I
Okay,
just
give me just a
answered
second,
you,
hippie.
hippie.
Oh, okay.
See the chat box in the bottom right, buddy.
Oh, just send a message?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a question then. Okay. Okie dokie.
So you're all set?
Yeah, you just have to send in the your email address and a chat name. There's an email address for you use for Bowl City. That way there that can be sent to you. But if you do decide to forward it, they say it's not forwardable, but all you have to do is take the code, not use it, send it to someone else, and they can use it. But that's
Tim,
on you. We're not going to do that ourselves.
Tim, you have to put your email and chat name in that message.
Yes.
I thought the first time you send a message on there, don't you like sign in with an email?
I don't get the email.
You don't
I
get
don't get to
that?
see it.
Okay.
No,
it's
that's a security. That's a
for the
security
back
thing
end
for bots. It's for bots. Keep bots out. It doesn't. I don't get to see that. Nobody gets to.
Yeah, just China when you sell it.
Don't even joke about that, Bob. Not funny. You'll have somebody, because remember, we're in a very paranoid group of people sometimes. Probably not a good idea.
God.
All right,
Yeah,
so
thanks.
unless there's new ones, I think,
It's okay, they have mine now.
yes, we are up to Bob's recipes.
Oh no.
Bob's got a few. Did you want me to share or you want to share?
You could show them. Go for it.
Oh
All
no.
right. All right. Apollo. Apollo, but spelled wrong.
Yeah, it's since it was getting warm here in PA, I was in the mood for some tropical-y shit, so I searched up some non-alcoholic tropical drinks, and there's at the bottom of my description, there's the website I found these on. But this one sounded good.
All right,
It's WS23 0.5%, cool and sweetened to taste. I just do my normal thing. Fuji apple, FA at 1. Grapefruit from FA, which I am not a fan of, at 2. Royal orange juice, FA at 3. Ruby red grapefruit, natural flavor west at 1.5. And tart cherry from Cap at 0.5. The recipe calls for a maraschino cherry, but the only maraschino cherry I have is Swaggy's.
Mm-hmm. And single source would have been
single source, so I threw the tart cherry in there. It's good. I will remix this eventually, and I will take out the FA grapefruit completely and just bump a ruby red grapefruit from Flavor West up to 3 or 4%. I say that in my notes there at the bottom. But yeah, that's that one.
right there at the very last line. Yep.
Yep. It's good though. It's an interesting mix, but I like it.
Oh my God, Odie.
And you have an
Bro.
MTL version of it too. What do you do on this one? Different.
No, I just it's the exact same thing. I just changed the sweetener to swaggy sweetener and bumped the coolants. Everything else the exact same. That's nothing different there.
Okay, I saw you made. I thought that was interesting. You made an MTL version too. Oh, there was another one. I thought you had 3. I was right.
Yeah.
Aloha.
Yeah, this one is good, but I still need to drop that ginger beer.
That ginger beer is so potent.
Ginger beer at 0.5%. Golden pineapple from Cap at 2, juicy lemon Cap at 1.5, sweet guava Cap at 2, Thai pineapple SSA at 1,
Mhm.
and this is delicious, but that ginger beer is still overpowering.
Ginger beer is so good as a ginger
I gotta
beer, but
drop it.
it's so hard to
I
mix
gotta
with.
drop it down to a quarter. Yeah. I was thinking I was gonna use Flavor West ginger ale. And looking back on it, I probably should have. Because the recipe calls for ginger, and the only just ginger I have, once again, is Swaggy's. So,
Don't get me wrong, I love that ginger beer. I fought for that ginger beer because it's authentic to a ginger beer. But
it's a ginger beer. That's
what
for
are
damn
you
sure.
what are you gonna do? You can't use it as a ginger. You can't use it as a ginger ale. It is a ginger beer, straight up,
Yep.
straight up. There's
Yep.
no question about it.
And it's a beverage mix, so I figured try it in there, and no, no, it don't work. Everything else is fucking fantastic, but that ginger beer is just an asshole. And then but
Oh, that's all I had of yours. So you got another one?
yeah, the MGP had one more.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That showed up after. It wasn't there yet. MGP.
Yeah, I've been addicted to eating mandarin oranges. Been literally eat like 4 or 5 of them every night. They're little guys, but so I figured, what can I mix it with? Last night I thought, grapefruit and pineapple. Sounds good. So we went funky pineapple, mullenberry, SSA at 1.5, golden pineapple cap at 2, grapefruit blend Flavora at 1, mandarin from FA at 1.5, ruby red grapefruit from Flavor West at 3, and sweet mandarin SSA at 2. And I just mixed this up. So we'll be trying it. But yeah, simple. Mandarin.
Simple
Mandarin.
Bobby fruity recipe.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, golden pineapple in there. Yeah. A ruby red grapefruit is nice.
Yeah.
I also like grapefruit blend from Sephora.
Yep. I'm wondering, it usually works in these instances where I use them, but it can get a little fleshy. So we'll see.
How do they get red hair in a beer?
They just take the soul out of it, Neil.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to say that I'm part ginger. So you know.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to
That
joke
child
and
part.
pick on my my child's other half, who is ginger. I'm not allowed to make those jokes anymore. Apparently, they weren't funny last time, so I was told.
Oh, it's
She
fucking
didn't
hilarious.
talk to me for a little while after I picked them.
So he gets them all out of the way before he sees her with me, and we have a good laugh, and then he doesn't make them to her.
Don't tell them to watch South Park then.
And then it's you, lady.
Hey. Oh, surprise, surprise. I made a milkshake.
Oh,
Never saw that coming.
Yeah, you did.
holy shit.
Fuck you. Maple whiskey cream milkshake. I did the bourbon aged cream wonder flavor at 2, French vanilla thick wonder flavor at 1, maple syrup SSA at 2, maple syrup candy for wonder flavor at 1.5. I thought it needed a little more maple, and I had Tim try it to see if he thought the same thing, and he did. So I added that after, and it was much better. Milkshake cap at 2.5, super sweet Perulum at 1, vanilla bean ice cream flavor West at 3, vanilla gelato Italian wonder flavor at 2.5, and that whiskey cream from Nomz at 2.
Ooh.
Now, this is good. I have already vaped through the whole 30 ml bottle that I made, and I just mixed up a 60 because I liked it that much. And then I made a strawberry cheesecake. Just this really simple cheesecake. New York cheesecake Perulum at 3, Shisha strawberry from Cap at 3, super sweet Perulum at 1, toasted coconut cheesecake Perulum at 3, and Yes Sweet cheesecake in a Ware at 3. And I was gonna just make like a plain cheesecake, but I could not get it to make me a picture with just a plain cheesecake with nothing on it. So I added the Shisha strawberry and said, screw it, I'll try it. And it's pretty good. The strawberries coming through nice and full. The cream cheese
Nice
has a
and
nice
nice.
creamy filling.
Nice and nice. I know that's gonna.
Listen,
I'm gonna describe all my recipes from now. They're very nice and nice.
I've been watching the 10th Kingdom, and I've been drinking, and other things. So
I've
yeah,
been drinking. I've been drinking.
Cassie, you could have just used both of those recipes for seldom never used, you know.
no, I couldn't have.
I know.
Fucker.
Joke.
Show mouth.
What'd Paul make today?
All made something.
Nada. Jesus, what a
No, he did. He's just too shy to show it.
He's shy to show it. Yeah, no.
Ah,
So shy.
only 9 flavors. She's getting better.
Once in a while, I come out with a couple that only have a few flavors in it, and they're good. I just happen to like rich, bold flavors, so I layer.
Yeah, I like it too. I like it a lot.
Don't forget to enter for the giveaway. Send a message over on advocateforliberty.com. And yeah, put your email in there for your Bull City email so that it can be sent. Your prize can be sent to you if you win. And your chat name, so I know who it is to put into the picker. Should have had that ready ahead of time.
It is rocky. I plowed through that bottle too. That turned my mix-along recipe turned out really, really nice.
Oh yeah, I made a rum raisin tobacco and it was banging.
Awesome. I did a tropical rum cake, like a pineapple upside down cake with rum in it.
Fuck yeah,
Coconut rum.
I saw that.
How'd yours turn out, Tim?
Pretty good. It's darker than I expected, but I mean, I've been vaping a lot of fruity stuff lately, so it just feels really dark to me and thick, dense. But its flavor's really good. I haven't went over that one yet, actually.
Oh, I thought you did. Sorry, I was out.
No, it's okay.
Super cute. The tax lady's calling me.
Nice.
Keep on knocking, but you can't come in.
That's right.
There, and then I'll pin it. Easier.
Yeah.
Also, we'll get to it later, but Mixer's mailbox is up and running now. There's officially a mailbox now, clickable mailbox on the website.
Oh my god, that bumper is great.
Yeah, wait until we get to the bumpers.
I picked the voice.
The
for
first one
that
is lame. First one's lame is easy, and one other is pretty lame, but the others are
Two I picked the
interesting.
voice for are awesome.
Okay, so this is what I made. Butter pecan custard cookie crumble. The butter pecan flavor West at 3, cookie crumble from Cap at 2, custard premium from FA at 2, legendary custard from Mullenberry at 3, sugar cookie from Perillum at 1, and super sweet Perillum at 0.5. There's a nice picture. More of an ice cream than a custard, but it's hard to get a good picture of a custard at a time. All flavors available at BCF and Nomz for single source. Butter pecan cookie crumble topped with some delicious buttery custard. And that's what it tastes like. Period.
Looks good, buddy.
Actually, pretty damn tasty.
Almost looks like an apple pie, but you know, we'll
It wasn't when I look up pictures. They had them all, but they all had apple or peach or pear. Like, okay, I didn't add a fruit to mine. Well, you could add a fruit to it easily. Almost, I mean, it has Saturn peach right there. I can make a peach version right now.
It almost looks like a banana bread with ice cream on top. Slice of banana bread.
I don't think I
Banana,
did, Odie. Have to open them, send them somehow, some other way, because if I open up that app, it screws up the sound. Did not see them this afternoon. But then again, we took a quick nap before the show because of being up till 6 a.m.
Play games, Odie. I'm just saying. How you doing?
A lot of this stuff is going to be a work in progress, by the way. Odie's been helping quite a bit. Like I said, getting those flavors, so I have all my flavors in a database. I never have to worry about being wrong. Big deal, big help. Does take a while to enter them, especially when some of them are on the list, but that's because some didn't get entered in or just have kind of walked over because they've not used very often.
Bob.
Yeah.
Mallory started it. I just had to
Not that kind of show.
Crazy people. All right, so I hope everybody did their homework because I did say it like 3 times in our group chat.
Mallory's.
But we're about to do another bumper here. Just
Top 3 flavors. Now we give you our top 3 favorites of this flavor profile. Please send in your suggestions for future top 3 flavors or questions to the Mixer's mailbox. Own an advocate for liberty.com.
all right, so there we go.
Nice.
So that one is probably the lamest one of the bunch, but still, it was fun, so I left it.
Oh, the flavor one?
No, so yeah, the top 3 flavors. Yeah. So what we're gonna do today, it seems how it kind of made sense because of last week's show, and then I thought about this week. I'd like to see what everybody's top 3 coconut flavors are, because coconut is a very polarizing flavor. There are some that people cannot get along with, and there's others that have different uses. But what are your top 3 go-to coconuts?
desiccated
Agreed.
Sweet coconut.
from
Agreed.
Flora and
Flavor.
Swaggies.
Yeah, flavor.
I like Swaggies because I added the creams. The OG. OG one, not the.
I'm with you. Desiccated, the sweet coconut, and then my third one would be toasted coconut cheesecake, because that is definitely coconut forward cream.
Yeah, those
are my
those
top
are
3.
my 3.
I didn't know that sweet
Kim
coconut was
stole
on.
my list because we literally discussed this last night.
Oh, I didn't know sweet coconut was on your list. Didn't know that.
I
Yeah,
told you that was the third one.
Did you see what Kim's saying about that? I don't know. It's a big
Yeah,
workaround.
there's you have to do a bunch of shit. They made a post about it, Kim. If I could find it, I'll send it to you.
Do you have a link you can put in there?
Yeah, you have
I
to.
gotcha.
Okay, make an order. Basically, have it so that it doesn't ship. Get the invoice. Give them the invoice. Once they get the invoice, then they make a new invoice with the proper shipping in, and kind of ship it separate than their ordinary forms. So it's almost like they're picking it up and then shipping it to you as a personal shipment, is how they're getting around the whole shipping to the States, because then they're not shipping from a company, so to speak, and more shipping like as a person to person is the workaround. But you do have to do a little bit more, fortunately. There's instructions somewhere. I think it's on, I know Linda posted. Linda posted on Reddit. I know that a while back. So I know that's there. Linda Marie has that on Reddit.
That's not a bad idea, Rocky. Wow, I wonder, buy gift certificates.
Yeah, exactly.
I never thought about that.
That's a good one.
I mean, I'm
the
fine.
Coconut rum from Wonder Flavor is another really good coconut.
That is a good one. Wonder Flavor's coconut custard is pretty good. There are more. That's why I wanted to bring this up, so we know what ones, because there's some that just kind of suck.
Most of them suck.
Most of them do. A coconut extra can be used. I proved it, even Dwayne, that it can be used correctly, but it's more of a backup flavoring. You can't use it as a main flavoring for most people. I worked in my ultimate pina colada, but it's because I needed that thick, gooey coconut part, just a touch of it to kind of really pull it off, and it
You're
worked.
working like Almond Joy bar or something like that.
I knew that's what you were laughing at, Paul.
Oh,
What?
dumpster fires! I was thinking about that, Odie. It's kind of.
Darren.
Yeah.
I was
You're a
trying to think
dumpster
of what the
fire.
biggest dumpster fires are, and that's.
TFA coconut candy. Fuck that.
I was gonna say
I hate
TFA
that flavor.
coconut candy is
Fucking
absolutely.
suntan lotion in a bottle.
That one's really bad. And
That was one
I
of
have
my
to say,
first coconuts I've tried.
coconut cream extra was one of those borderline ones. If used correctly as a backer, it's okay. As an individual, it's pretty rough. It really is pretty rough. That one can go real suntan lotion real quick.
Yeah.
That's kind of one of those ones that's I almost do that in a dumpster pile, but then I was like, I have figured out how to use it. So it's in limbo.
Rocky said Delosi coconut is the best.
Oh, coconut, any type of tropical fruit works really well with the coconut starters. And they work really well with any bakery items.
Mhm.
Really works well with bakery items. Swaggy coconut, yep.
Not for it being a coconut.
Oh, it's the same
I
reason
just
I like the
like-
sweet cream, Bob.
I just like what it does to creams.
Sweet coconut
Just
does the
like
same
the
thing.
layer it
Flavora.
adds in there.
See, the coconut
Adds a
raw
little
isn't
depth
bad because
to
that's
it.
a little bit more fleshy.
Yeah, that's coconut.
Fleshy.
That's
yeah.
straight up flesh coconut.
Coconut raw with the desiccated is a really good way to add like texture.
Mm-hmm.
I know that frosting I made with the toasted coconut cheesecake and the desiccated coconut was so good.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's a very good combo right there. So it just boosts that flavored coconut that's on that toasted
Oh
coconut.
yeah, you weren't
cheesecake.
here last week, Bob. I actually like baked a cake using the flavors. I used those two in the frosting, and then I used SSA Thai pineapple and sugarloaf pineapple in the actual cake.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh
That
my god, it
sounds
was so
banging.
good. I
That's
made a base
coconut's
to
the
go
one in the
along with it,
garbage.
too. What?
That's coconut's the one in the garbage, Darren says.
I have
Hippie, yeah, I'd say probably for you, from what I've seen from your recipes, I would say your Flavora coconut's up there. Sweet coconut.
Oh yeah, that's my go-to.
I was gonna say that seems to be your go-to.
Yeah.
it's a nice creamy coconut.
But it
Almost
also I've seen
coconut
you use
milk.
it both ways, as a note and as an additive. I've seen it both in your recipes, so I know that
Yeah.
you use it the same way.
It's
Yeah.
almost a coconut milk.
It's one of the coconuts that's easiest to work with.
It is.
What's the one? There was a coconut milk that you were saying that was really good.
Oh, the coconut milk from the new Flavor Jungle Ultimate Coconut Milk. That actually is really good. That is one I forgot to even add to my list, and I knew it too. That's actually is really good. That coconut milk. It's like a real milky coconut. It's like get a can of coconut milk. You add it to a drink. That's what that's for.
Howdy, Steven. We'll see you shortly.
It pairs really well with desiccated as well, or toasted coconut cheesecake.
And if you're
Milk.
listening, hi,
But it
Sharon.
thins them out. But,
Hi, Sharon.
Steven said
Oh.
he's cloning hard drives to his SSD on his computer right now, and then he'll jump in when it's done.
Nice. Yeah, you will.
No, how you milk
Tiny
a
stool,
coconut
tiny
is
stool,
with
and really
a
small
hammer
nipples.
and a nail. You just pop a hole in it, and then you dump the water out.
Yeah, I just bought a coconut the other day and chopped it
What you
up.
got going on there,
It's in my
hippie?
fridge.
I that custard sugar cookie.
Oh, yep.
And I shared a recipe of this guy, Bearded Dan. It's the newest recipe on ELR. I'm not sure who he is. He only has a few recipes, but this one looks pretty good, and he's using Flavora's sweet coconut, which is on all of our lists. So there you go.
It is. And Odie, for some reason, I can't get them to open on. So I'm gonna have to open those on a computer, but I can't get there.
You
Like I
talking
said,
the
to
one?
screw up the audio, I should have set that up ahead of time. We slept too damn long.
You're talking the one he just dropped, Bob?
Yeah.
Tropics?
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
Flavora sweet coconut. Yeah, yeah. Nice. That FA coconut's nice too.
Excuse me, Odie, but when I was little, I was definitely a farm girl. I know how to milk a cow. I was always at
Very, very much so. Yeah. Nice share. All right. So we do have this. So I'm gonna do the next bumper. Just we'll get this.
Welcome to the Mixer's mailbox, where you can send questions about mixing, suggestions for future themes, or flavor profiles you would like to see on top 3 from each panelist segment of the show. The Mixer's mailbox is available at anadvocateforliberty.com. Get to the chopper now.
All right. So yeah, Mixer's mailbox. We did get a question this week from Hippo again, Hungry Hippo. So pay
I'm
attention,
sorry.
Hippie, because you liked your answer last week.
Before
Okay.
you read the question, I had to pick that voice because you all know it's Ashley's favorite movie.
Yeah,
so.
get to the chopper now.
To the top.
I heard it. I'm like, you have to use it.
Hello again, Tim, Lady Liberty, and panel. Really appreciate your response for my last mailbag question. Question about how you start your mixes. You gave me a great advice, like starting small, blueberry pudding, cream, blueberry and pudding mix. Building it from there, as well as flavor testing and keeping notes on percentages, off notes, mouthfeel. It's been super helpful. I'd love to dig deeper in the process, since a lot of this is still overwhelming as a beginner. Very true. I'd like to ask, how would you recommend going about flavor testing, especially newer mixers like me, who don't have tons of PG, VG, or additive to work with? I want to be conservative with my supplies while still figuring out what each flavoring brings to mix. One of you mentioning testing all your flavorings and noting their characteristics. What's a practical way to do that without wasting too much base liquid? Would you just mix a 5 mil? Personally, I'd say yes. In most cases, unless it's something super concentrated. No additive. You can add nicotine. I find that if you base test without it, you get used to it, so you kind of learn the characteristics without it. But if especially if you vape a higher nicotine, it might be worth putting some in. Although again, waste more of your.
Tim, the way I look at it is I'm always going to use those flavors with nicotine anyway. So I want to know. Sometimes Nick can change a flavor too.
I find that for me, because I only use 1.5, it doesn't change it much.
Yeah, that's what I use as well. It still can add something or take away something to it a little bit.
Another way, if you didn't want to use up your PG and VG, is you can take a little whipped cream and drop a couple drops of the flavoring on it.
Yeah, that's a way.
You
Yeah.
would use that as a way to test flavors.
But remember, that's tasting it. Not quite the same. You might get different notes. It's possible.
Right.
Possibly only single flavor and mix you're currently working on. You can also use it.
That's
It is a
basically
test.
the same
A
thing as
testing
knuckle
method is
cream.
also make a simple mix that you know very well, and if it is a flavor in the same vein as one of the main notes in that profile, you can replace it. But that won't give you all the notes. There's more to this question. Also, I'd like to clarify part of my last question. I think I worded it poorly. I asked about how you determine the notes show up in inhale versus exhale, or is that body note in the vape? I'm trying to understand this. Does it mixing at different percentages change where the flavor lands in vaping experience, like inhale and exhale over a body? Not really. It's actually just the way that flavor hitting your taste buds.
Yeah.
That's right, Rocky. Never trust the knuckle. I mean, it's a good starting point just to get a general idea of what it might taste.
But it doesn't always taste like that.
Yeah. No. Don't trust the knuckle. And I use these little 15 ml bottles right here. And whenever I'm taste testing a flavor, I make like a 5 or 10 milliliter bottle of it. And I buy my VG a gallon for $25, $26. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I only use 0.5 milligram nicotine in my testers. Sometimes I just leave it out, the nicotine, totally. You know, but that's just personal preference, you know.
Is more to this one there. Or do certain flavors naturally affect specific parts of the flavor no matter what percentage? Yes. Most cases. There are a few exceptions, but very few. I wasn't sure if adjusting percentage shifts the focus of the flavor, if it's more about the flavoring itself. It's where it hits your taste buds. And sometimes if you blow it out a little bit, it could hit your taste buds different, but it's usually going to screw up the flavor. Usually, not always. Thanks much for the guidance you provide. It's making the journey less intimidating. Hungry Hippo. Yeah, that's just about. That's a good question statement. I do what Hippie does. I usually make 5. If it's a super concentrated, sometimes I'll make 10 to make sure that I can get the percentage right where it needs. And if I'm mixing for the point of what I'm going to taste in mixes, you know how often people do like you might noted, we always did it with, single flavor mixing. We just use the single flavor percentages. I find I prefer to mix at the percentages I'm actually going to mix with because that's the flavor I'm going to taste. Again, your flavors can do taste different at different concentrations. I want to know what I'm going to taste in a mix. What's this going to do to a mix? So I try to mix on the higher end of the percentage for your mixing percentages, not on your single flavor
That's what I
percentages.
usually do, Tim. I never go with.
Because
what
it's
they have
saying
on
single
here.
flavor, they say use it at like 4 to 8%. I'm not going to go 4 to 8% because I'm
not
never going
gonna
to mix
use
it.
that
I'm not
much
going
in
to.
my-
I'm only going to use 1 to 2% in a mix, whatever that higher end of the percentage is for in a mix. That's where I'm going to go on testing if there's a good base for it. I'm not going to go with the 4% because that's not what I'm going to taste in a mix. I want to know what I'm going to taste in a mix. And it does take a while for your taste buds to get used to that lesser flavor, but you can train yourself to do it.
Oh yeah, and have a good device.
Yes, a good device, and make sure you're testing on a good device. I do like using my Hadley because of that reason, or the Venice for that reason. But that's not always like Wayne has said. In truth, he's right. You will get more notes out of that sometimes than you would on your regular ADV device, like say a Blaze or a Nitrous. It's going to be a little different, but you're going to get more of the core flavor with your tester devices. And then you just get a little bit more muted version on the others.
Yeah, like right now I'm taste testing everything on this Nitrous 23.
Which he loves.
I'm really liking this one. It's beating out my C4 right now, so I'm happy.
And when we do our single flavor testing for like the Tuesday shows, we both use Tim's Hadley on the Thelema Quest. That way we're both using the same coil, same cotton, same everything. So we just test them together.
Yeah. Be consistent with your testing device if you want to have a consistent mix. Because you're testing different flavors on a bunch of different devices, different addies, you're going to get mixed results. So when you put the mix together, it might not taste that. So you want to keep yourself a baseline for your taste buds. Try to keep everything as similar as possible while you're testing. Otherwise, your notes could be completely different because a Hadley is going to give you all those nuanced notes versus, what there's a few that we haven't tested in a while. Even the Barrage, I used to test on that. The Barrage does not give me the same nuanced notes and really delicate notes that the Hadley gives.
I mean, devices and atomizers are definitely going to give you different flavor. Like you're going to get much different flavor from a sub-ohm tank than you're going to get from an RDA, an RTA. You're going to get different flavor from all of them. Depends on your cotton. It depends on your build. Everything can change the flavor of everything.
Yeah. How hot you're vaping it. If you are going to always mix, Odie's got a point here with that. If you're always going to wind up mixing a device, because say you always use a mech use a 0.15 on a mech, test on a 1.5 on a mech, because that's what you're going to taste. Because if you test on a Hadley at like 60 watts, it's not going to give you the exact same flavor as you're going to get on a mech. It might, like a coffee, for instance, most of them will blow out. So make sure you test on what you're going to have because that's what you're going to get for flavor.
Raj.
Yeah, be consistent. That's the most important thing. Consistency. Or as consistent as you.
Like there's some juices that I absolutely love in sub-ohm tank, but I hate on an RDA.
And I get the
It's
base thing too, the wasting
so
the base. Like when I was on Noted, I used to start off and mix them all in 10s all the time. Mix 10, mix 10, mix 10. I was going through so much damn base. I wound up eventually cutting back to 5 as much often as I could because that's half as much base wasted. It depends on how far you're going into. If you're going to deep dive like I did, yeah, less base does make a difference. You'll run through it fast.
I'll tell you, bakeries are much better at high wattage.
mm,
Open
Agreed.
lung, high wattage. If you try to vape a bakery on a lower wattage or a restricted direct lung type thing, you're not going to get as good a flavor as you will. It needs that heat.
Fruits, on the other hand, a
That's
lot of
why
fruits are the opposite.
most everything I mix, I vape on my like restricted single coil RDAs and MTL RTAs and single coil RTAs. When I make bakeries or most of tobaccos, I can go back and forth. I could do MTL or I can do the big open lung, direct lung on a mech, high wattage shit. But
That's why I'm using my mech today with the butter pecan
mhm,
mix today
yep,
because it's a bakery
yeah,
one. So I'm doing that
yeah,
on purpose because I tried it in the Vena. It's okay, but it tastes better in here.
yeah.
And a lot of fruits and coffees and stuff like that are better at lower wattages.
I'll see a lot of people and they're vaping a mech and they're like, yeah, I'm not a big fan of like fruits and things like that. I'm like, that's because you're using a fucking mech mod. You're literally burning off like the intricacies of the flavor.
There are so many fruits that you just do not get the bright notes off of in
No,
a mech. You
no,
get just what's left over.
no. Or when you vape high wattage shit like that, if you're vaping like a 0.1 ohm coil at 120 watts, you're not gonna enjoy your fruit recipes.
Yep, not as much.
Food for thought.
But there's a lot to it. There's still going to be more questions coming from that, probably from Hippo, but it's okay. If you have want more answers with it, it's good. This is what we're doing this for. Mixer's mailbox is
Absolutely.
important. That's why we added it.
That's
Trying
a
to
good
think of a
idea.
way. And yes, there is an actual, it's mixersmailbox@gmail.com. If anyone wants to doesn't want to go to the website, wants to send in a question, they can do it that way too.
Tim, it's a good way for people to put like a long question in there because in chat you're only limited to so many
Exactly.
characters.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to put that question in chat.
Yeah, you'd have to put it in 20 different parts and it would get, you wouldn't get your full question across. So, yeah, it's a good move.
Could be more confusing even trying to ask the question. And we might answer parts of the question wrong. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, the Mixer's mailbox, all one word, Mixer's mailbox @gmail.com is the actual email from now on. They can send it there. Or if you do want to send them over, I will be checking messages through the messenger too, as well, in case like Hippo sent it there until we got it ready. So
mhm.
I'll be checking that as well. I gotta start entering people in now. We're not quite there. We got a couple more things to do, but I'll get some of these names. There's not very many people there so far.
Okay, Neil, that's a pretty good one. Mine, I always build. I build the same damn coil every single time because I love it so much. Is a 3-core uh Alien. 26 gauge 3-core with a 36 gauge outer wrap, Nichrome 80. Mine always ohm out about a 0.2, and I vape it at 3.4 volts. So that's about 55 watts.
That's awesome. I'm just saying, I might have to make the substitution and try it out.
Yep.
Maple pecan. That's the one you just made tonight, right?
No.
No.
No, I made maple whiskey cream tonight. Give me a minute. I can look it up.
They'll just seem to blend together in a blender like a smoothie. An ice cream smoothie.
It will, Neil,
milkshake,
also
bro.
like on my Hadley, I used a 328 gauge with a 36 outer on my Hadley.
Yep.
And in my Typhoon GT4S RTA, I build that same 28 gauge in it too. 3-core Alien.
28, 36 on the outside. Use
Yep.
Clapton's, baby. That's my go-tos.
Yeah, that's what I used in my Typhoon. Yeah.
Typhoon?
Typhoon. Yeah.
Typhoon.
There you go, Polly. I just dropped it in the chat.
Has anyone ever made an ice cream chunky? No.
I don't know how you could emulate that.
Yeah,
I
you're
mean, the
I-
Wonder Flavor chocolate chunk separates itself out pretty good in ice
It
cream to make
does.
it feel like it's got like actual chunks of chocolate chip in it.
Don't forget to get your entries in. We only have 5 entries so far for giveaway.
Is
Get your
Hippie
entries
in
in
there?
Hippie's in there yet?
Hippie in there, right? Wanted to make sure.
Make a smoothie and add chunks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
Make sure you put some corn in there. Helps the chunkiness.
You whore. So what did he say he took out again?
He said he didn't have the cat butter pecan, so he used the Wonder Flavor roasted pecans and cream.
It'll be
Uh,
different, but it should taste good.
Mhm.
Pecans and cream ain't bad.
Wonder I should have that.
Wonder Flavors pecans and cream is going to be a lot softer pecan, not as buttery, but good.
Can I just say, I'm really happy that I found a strawberry cheesecake that's not making me gag and feel like I'm going to throw up.
Another one you can
Okay.
use, a butter pecan praline ice cream would kind of do it too from Perlum.
Shisha is a nice syrupy strawberry flavor, so I like that added to cheesecakes.
Yeah.
I've made a couple. I made a couple cheesecake milkshakes, strawberry cheesecake milkshakes, and used that in there. Works beautiful.
Shisha also works really well
in
for
there.
any jamminess. It adds a little bit of sweetness to your jammies. Jams too.
Yeah.
The original
That-
one.
It's
The
a
new
nice syrupiness to it.
the newer shisha strawberry is a little bit more on the candied side. The cap
Yeah,
one.
that's the one I used is the cap.
They're different, but they are a very similar vein.
They are.
I find that the Inaware is just Inaware, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's more like syrupy.
That's my go-to.
It's a really good universal syrupy strawberry. See, for me, that's the one I like. I love that one. I'm not a big fan of Red Touch, and it's partially because I prefer that you go with the shisha. Or I'm gonna choose between the two. I'll take shisha every day. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
So was it you that said okay when I said that, Hippie? About the strawberry cheesecake?
What?
When I said it doesn't make me feel like I'm going to gag?
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
So we had the Beard strawberry cheesecake salt nick, and the pod that I was using had really, really bad spit back. And I hadn't used it in a while, so it spit back really bad in the back of my throat, and it made me like actually physically sick. And ever since, I haven't been able to vape a lot of strawberries, or definitely not strawberry cheesecake, because it brings back that gag reflex.
Really?
Okay.
Strawberry flavors in general, most of them are. So finding there's 2 of them now that I actually liked.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I can vape strawberries a little bit, and I found this is working as a strawberry cheesecake. So
There's hope for mangoes yet, guys.
no,
Someday. We used to love it. Used to love mango.
don't get me wrong. I love eating mangoes. I like mango drinks. I can't vape it.
I'm with you on that, Cassie. I used
Same
to
here,
love vaping
Cassie.
them myself, but I can't vape them anymore.
Yeah, I don't vape mangoes anymore either.
Eating them, I eat them like they're going out of style. I love the fucking things. I buy mango tea, mango drinks, and everything, but in vape form, no.
My
Steven, I get
favorite
it.
thing is like
100%.
slicing up a mango before bed, just before we elevate ourselves, because it enhances it, and just eat a little sweet mango, puff
Oh, you
away, and
finally
then
put the
fly to the
elevator in?
moon. What?
You finally put the golden elevator in?
Oh, we've been doing that for a while now.
Golden elevator. Speaking of, if anybody hasn't noticed, putting on Instagram, it'll be soon. It'll be on the other YouTube channel. But we've started doing some different drink recipes and stuff, and we're gonna start actually doing recipes now that we're getting some bases down.
Hmm.
Allulose works in the smoothie machine because you have to have a sugar in the smoothie machine, or it won't. It'll crystallize. It'll turn into ice cubes basically in there and freeze up. It won't actually create a smoothie. Allulose works to a degree fairly well. That's a really low carb option. And then the Tagalose from Full City. Um, they sent me some to try in there, and it works really well. It's smoothied up really, really well. So those are low carb options for anybody who's trying to go keto a little bit less, but they still want to have a smoothie. There's different ones. We got the latest version of the Ninja smoothie maker, the big one, but all of them work, and they're actually quite delicious. Unfortunately, Cassie can't really handle the cold that much, so it's just me mostly. I
I'm
can't wait for
sorry, I
summer
just
for that. That's gonna be great. We had warm
couldn't
weather
be
for 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit's
That's how I
dynamite.
like them too, Neil.
Oh,
I don't like them mushy.
it'll also work in the soda stream. Well, for a sweetener, it's gonna work in the. We're gonna try it in the coffee, so we're gonna try it in all the different ways
We
and see
gotta
what we
try
can
it
do
in
and
the
start.
ice cream base,
I want.
but we need more creamer first.
I need to. With the smoothie maker, I want to see if it can handle just our flavorings. Use our flavorings in there and make a smoothie with just our flavorings and sweetener. It might work. I don't know yet. We're
Captain
gonna find out.
Caveman!
There he is.
Hi, Birdie.
Uh,
Don't worry. We got another bumper. This one here. Okay, if you get scared easily, you might want to leave for like 30 seconds before this starts.
This is the other one I picked the voice for.
This is Cassie's corner bumper. You might be terrified. Should be.
Welcome. Come and listen to what is on Cassie's mind this week. It may be something wonderful or something diabolical. Are you scared? You should be.
Let me know if you like that one. Took a little work to get it to sound right. Yeah. Cassie picked the voice for it.
You should be.
Go ahead, then I
So,
got some recipes afterwards.
for Cassie's Corner this week, we've got the weather. What the hell, Mother Nature? It is fucking spring. Stop the snow, stop the freezing rain, stop the cold. I am ready for warm weather.
Yeah.
Nice sunshine and flowers.
it was in the 80s today. It was 90 yesterday.
Yeah, it was only in the
70s
40s
here
today,
today.
and now it's in the 30s. So
It was in the 70s here. Fuck yeah.
And another thing is cars. I'm so sick of freaking shit going wrong with the car. We went out shopping the other day and the transmission kept slipping, so Tim had to order parts to fix the transmission. So now we are screw you, Odie. So now we're stranded until the parts come in. That's great. Cantaloupe is gross.
Damn.
Yeah, Neil, a lot of people do like that. I've never tried it. Like I said, we've never had mango.
And what the hell is up with these people in the UK putting corn on their sandwiches and their pizza? That is just weird.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. That was a weird thing. They're talking about Subway toppings, and they use corn as an option for their
But at least
subs
we
and
can still
pizzas.
pick the toppings on our subs over here because they can't over there. They come standard and that's it now.
I think there's an option some places if you pay extra, you can choose.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to pay extra to choose your veggies. It's Subway.
Man,
Wait,
I don't go to Subway. I ain't gone to Subway in fucking years.
We go to see
right.
my
Subway.
Winnie at Subway and she makes us a stick finch with enough veggies for a foot long and puts it in a salad bowl.
You got to be rich to eat at damn Subway, for real.
Oh, any 6 foot long, $6.99 right now. Psh.
I'll tell you what.
You want to? You want to? Do you
The
wish you
price has
could?
gone up.
Yeah, it comes from a country that puts beans on toast. What did you expect? I'm with you, Odie.
It's like, I'm sorry.
I like
I know we
beans,
have
but
one of them here, but that Marmite, man, Marmite on toast. Nothing like putting like a salty like paste, the soy paste, basically what tastes like salty soy
yeah,
paste. on toast.
Marmite's
Like,
fucking terrible.
Ashley Margaret, stop throwing your water bowl around.
and, my friend from New Zealand, when he came, he brought me a jar of that, and I couldn't figure out what to do. And then also when oh crap, help me here, hon.
Ian?
Beef jerky,
Good
beef
fall.
jerky.
Ian Thomas?
Ian Thomas
Sorry,
sent over the peanut butter version, and I made my peanut noodles.
Oh my
Well,
god,
I used the whole
so
jar.
salty.
I used the whole jar. I think I could have made it work had I used less and maybe added some actual peanut butter on top of it. But man, the saltiness, I don't know. They definitely like salty food over
And he
there.
added soy on top of it, so it was salt upon salt.
Oh,
I
it was,
couldn't eat it. I took
it
a
was
bite and
so
I
salty.
thought I was gonna be sick because there was so much salt in it.
Yeah, it was way salty.
Burn your tongue off.
But it was interesting. I mean, you got to learn. It's weird how taste buds work, but think about it. If someone hands you a pizza, Paul, and it's got corn on it, what are you gonna think?
I've never had that before.
I know, but think about it. They're talking about like, you know, chicken Alfredo with corn or something like that. It's like, what, why, why is there corn on my pizza?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that is kind of weird.
Santa Fe style would make more sense, Steven, if you're going specifically for a certain type. But to just have it as a random ad for your pizza just seems so weird. Or your sub. Who puts corn on their sub? Apparently UK. We just found that stuff the other day. It's like never knew about this. They think it's
mean-
completely normal.
Corn chips, yes, because it adds a crunch. But corn chips are just like a weird texture.
Corn chowder.
I have had
Corn chip's so
a
good.
I have had a sandwich like a after like Christmas when you have like
Leftovers.
leftovers and you put like mashed potatoes and like roast beef and gravy and corn and some stuffing on there and everything. That was actually pretty good. I saw it somewhere online, one of those short videos, so I
Yeah,
had to
it's
try
like a
it. It wasn't bad.
specific
All right, but you're gonna take your ham and
Yeah,
cheese
no.
sub and throw corn
Fuck
on it?
no. Fuck no. No, I'm not broken. I don't put beans on toast and fucking eat that for breakfast.
I mean, corn on like a leftover sub sandwich like that,
There's
that's
a reason.
understandable. It's
There's
like
a
leftover.
reason we grew smart and left Britain. You
Well, they
know,
don't like pumpkin over
decided to
there
come
either.
here.
Pumpkin's like a no. We throw that shit away. It's like pumpkin pie, pumpkin puree. I mean, that's normal over here.
But yeah, I
Over
mean,
there?
they eat like
Pumpkin
like
spice
actual
everything over
kidneys.
here.
They eat sheep brains and all that kind
What do
of
their
weird
basic
shit.
white girls do over there in the fall time?
Come on, Birdie. We want some feedback from this.
/ Paul.
Maybe some corn nuts.
Yeah. Well, corn nuts actually, if they weren't, I mean, they're a little hard. They wouldn't not know they're there and bite into them. But yeah, doesn't sound bad.
That'd be awesome. Just
And if I'm doing like a
take
Mexican
bite
like
of your
pizza
sandwich
or
and
something
pass
like
it
that,
around.
or a Mexican style sub, maybe. But to have it as a random one, that blew me away. It's like,
I forgot to ask Benny. Please tell me it's at least roasted corn or something, and it's not like just a can of corn or some cream corn.
Cream
That's a
corn's
good question.
banging
I'm assuming it's roasted
by
corn
itself.
or corn on the cob cut off type thing, something like that. I'm assuming. I would prefer it be roasted. Yeah.
Tim, you want me to share my recipe?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just reading Odie's question.
Oh,
Yeah, interesting.
all right. Let's see here.
That's true. The others are easy. Hey, Yorkshire pudding. That's about all I got.
Hey, Steve-O.
Oh,
Fish and chips. Yep. I think.
All right.
Depends on the fish.
Here you go. This one, I had a request for this one. I've had this guy named Ben asking all kind of questions on Hippie Vapes channel on YouTube. And he asked me if I could make a custard sugar cookie. So I'm like, sure, I'll throw something together, you know? And it just popped into my mind, you know, real easy recipe, really, you know? It's kind of old school. It's using old flavorings, you know, been around for a while. Biscuit anywhere at 0.5%, cookie premium flavor art at 1, custard anywhere at 2, custard premium flavor art at 2, sugar cookie capella at 4, super sweet perillum at 0.5, and vanilla custard 2 at 1%. 11% total. I don't even have a picture for it yet or anything. I'm going to do a video on it. It's really freaking good. I mean, right off the shake, you don't need no steep time really on this. It's good right off the beginning. So, but like 3 to 5 days later, it just even better, you know. Really, really strong, good recipe for, you know, a simple mix. You know, it's you can get all these flavorings at Bull City Flavors.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's really, really tasty. I'm gonna make
Pretty sure you can get all those same flavors too at Nomz. They look like all flavors would be.
Hippie, it's funny, man. That's I just put the simple version of that recipe in the chat that I literally vaped gallons of.
yeah, I'm
It
vaping
was
a
it
ton of
was
this.
it was just cap vanilla custard at 5%, cap sugar cookie at 3%, and 0.5% of cap super sweet. I literally vaped probably 20 gallons of that liquid.
Night, Echo Dub. Have a good weekend.
I guess I do.
Had to let it steep for like 10 days, but it was so fucking good.
Yeah, mine will be better after a steep
Simple,
too. It's like
delicious.
I mixed up just on half an hour before the show.
That's
Odie,
actually
that's
that's
rude.
actually the liquid that ruined custards for me. So I vaped too much of it.
Yeah, I haven't baked anything else but this for a week now.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 years. That's all I vaped.
yeah.
Awesome when you find a good recipe like that. Like that maple whiskey cream, I went through that 30 ml in a day and a half.
Really?
Yeah, she didn't even make it to the show with it.
I
Mixed it for
mixed
the
it on
show, didn't even
Benny
make it.
during Benny's show Wednesday, both of these. I started vaping it Thursday, and it was gone yesterday.
Rocky, I didn't miss you. I got a couple of these recipes for everybody that you guys put in chat. I'm gonna go over.
Or
But it
maybe I started vaping it Wednesday night and it was gone Friday.
was Wednesday night. So we got Rocky's Mick D's Mocha Frappe, which, by the way, is something I am going to be making, something like a mocha frap for the smoothie.
Yeah, you are.
Frosting. Yeah. Creme Fraiche from FA at 1, dark chocolate medicine flour 0.6, mocha coffee from SSA at 0.2, super sweetened cap at 0.3, and vanilla ice cream liquid barn at 4.5. Be nice thick. Go big on this one. Made rich dark chocolate flavor and a hint of coffee. It's deliciously thick mocha frappe. Yep, I just said it, nice and thick. Yep, I knew that was. Is blended with ice cream and covered with whipped cream topping for a chocolatey syrup drizzle. I'm going to maintain this like this one even better than with Bavarian cream TPA added in. I have not mixed it myself, mixed it yet, and with the added Bavarian cream. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Looks yummy. That does look yummy. Definitely looks good.
If I was still into chocolate, that would be right up my alley. But now every time Tim sees something chocolate, he shows it to me and I almost barf because I don't even want to look at chocolate anymore.
Oh crap! Who was it supposed to be all the flavors one in there? Was it? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not showing up.
Yeah, it didn't
There's
show up
something
for
wrong.
me.
Yeah, that link didn't work, and I was gonna actually show it for those who didn't catch it. And there's ladies right there again. That's the other one I grabbed. I didn't realize I grabbed yours. But yeah,
Oh, I mean,
got
you
some.
can go over it if you want to. I don't care.
I don't want to read that much. You want to read it?
I mean, I can. Just let me know when you're ready and I'll share it.
Go ahead. Sure.
So this is that maple pecan milkshake V2, the one that I'm just saying was talking about. I use butter pecan flavor west at 2, butter pecan silver line cap at 2.5, caramel flavor at 0.75, French vanilla thick wonder flavor at 1, maple syrup SSA at 2, maple syrup candy wonder flavor at 1.5, milkshake cap at 2.5, super sweet pearl at 1, vanilla bean ice cream from Flavor West at 3, and vanilla gelato Italian wonder flavor at 2.5. Yeah, that's one of those ones that makes, drives Tim nuts because it's got messy outside the glass.
Yep.
Yeah, that one was a really good one.
Howdy, everybody.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Steven. What's up?
What's up?
Nice.
Nothing. Sitting here playing on the computer, waiting to go get Sharon.
Nice.
Ah. Having fun with the computer, aren't you?
Yeah, I bought a new SSD hard drive to update my old spinny disk.
It makes a
Fuck
big,
yes.
Odie.
huge difference.
Throw that fucking hard drive away, man.
Yeah, it's
Assholes.
that motherfucker took 10 hours, dude.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
2 terabyte full.
Yeah, they're and that's the thing. They only can spin so many times because they're literally mechanical, so they eventually fail.
I highly
It's not
doubt
if they'll
that,
fail,
dude.
it's when they'll fail. And they always fail at the worst fucking times.
Oh yeah.
You know how many times I've had to try to revive a dead hard drive to get files off of it for people, for friends and family members and everything? I hate those fucking things. Like Office Space, taking it out, beating it with a bat. Fucking.
Not really, Rocky, but nice try.
Is Kerplop in chat?
Must be. And for the giveaway.
The weasel.
Hasn't talked in chat.
He doesn't always talk in chat. If he's got like a headache, he'll just kind of
headache
listen.
or something.
Yeah, he listens.
I just want to make sure he knew that I got it.
Unless he's in the bathtub.
Buddy. What's up, Hip?
There he is. Hey, Kaplop.
Puppy. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait until stuff out. Don't forget, next week there's another giveaway too for that gift card. I've got to get a hold of Bull City, and we got to figure out how many entries there were, and we're just going to go by number. So it'll be anonymous unless you win, and then you can let us know if you're okay with everybody knowing you won. It'll be a $100 gift card for those people that you still have time, actually. 2 more days to get in $75 or more with code AFL. Will enter you in for a $100 gift card drawing.
That is awesome, Mallory.
You have to spend 75.
Yes, it has to be 75 or more.
Dude, Grim Green and Bogan and everybody said this MTL RTA was fucking amazing. I hate this thing so much. I want to throw it in the garbage.
What is that one?
All right. It's the Dead Rabbit V2 MTL RTA. And every review I watched on it said it's amazing. It is. It's a great MTL RTA if you don't like flavor.
If you don't like
I just want the smoke.
I mean, you also got to remember they use commercial juice, so they get like
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
way
matter.
oversaturated flavor.
No, it doesn't matter. I've used probably about 80 MTL RTAs, and this thing is the very bottom of the flavor department. Like, it's like, hi, there's flavor somewhere in fucking 4 counties over. Would you like some? The wind's kind of blowing this way.
Jeez.
Bullshit.
Oh my god. Hi, Sharon.
Sharon.
Uh-oh.
I'd be like,
I'm in trouble now.
And I hate when they do these stupid ass build decks that are, it's basically the K-Fun build deck, just bigger, where it's a screw on both sides of the deck. And you have to, the screws just, you unscrew them and they lift up, and you have to slide the leads under the screw and screw it down.
Yeah,
I
that's
hate
old
those
school.
fucking build decks. I hate them. Yeah. Why would you put that type of
Well, when you do
build
that,
deck
the
on a
leads move. The leads move when you get that
Yes,
style. I hate
yes,
that.
yes. And they kick out all the time, and this thing doesn't have like a channel for it to go in. So I was using a pretty large alien MTL coil. And
Sharon,
it
you
was
have to go to Tim's website and enter the giveaway.
the
You know how
like
to do it.
the deck like the
Alrighty.
Pioneer, where both leads are on one side. It's like 2 posts, holes in them. The screws come up, open the holes, and you just slide your coil in and screw it down. It's so much better. I don't know why. Or even a postless would be so much better than this thing. Like, it's just terrible.
45 minutes.
I actually
The
like some
draw-
of the new postless. The new postless ones are nice.
The draw and the airflow and everything on it, and like it's got
The postless
juice.
Jack and Hippies new nitrous is nice.
it's got juice flow control and everything on it, and all that stuff's really nice about it. But the whole reason I vape is because I like the flavor. And
Really?
flavor is dog shit.
What?
Absolutely.
Flavor.
flavors.
Why do you like
Talking
flavor?
about?
Adults don't like flavors. I thought you were an adult, Bob. Just because you
know
look
what?
like you're 12.
You know what? You know what? Fucking Karen from Congress, go fuck yourself.
Well, then you won't like the new nitrous, will you, hippie? If he doesn't like flavor.
Like this
Yeah.
moron I saw. It's like this person I saw the other day, right somewhere, and they're like, "Oh, I tried vaping for 3 days, but I caught popcorn lung, so I had to
Oh
quit."
God.
I
Okay,
wanted to fucking reach through my phone screen and strangle this person. And you can't talk to them. You state all the facts. You literally send them all this factual information that's out there,
Bob does
studies
feel.
and everything, and nope.
If you're an asshole.
So here we go. We got Duke's 4. Duke's version 4 here. A lot of cream
I
SSA
can't
at
see
2.
that closed chat.
Greek yogurt Flavora 0.5. Hollandaise cream under flavors at 1.5. That makes sense. A little bit of juicy lemon from Cap at 0.18. Red chili VSO at 0.09. And Sabayon VSO at 1. Red chili's got me wondering.
This
Is it
looks
juicy?
good.
No, this is supposed to be like Duke's mayonnaise.
This looks good. I don't like Duke's mayo.
Hey, did
I'm
y'all
not a
hear
fan of
about
Duke's.
Dukes?
I'm not a
Dukes
fan
got
of Duke's.
bought by a fucking northern company. and
Yeah, there's
Dukes-
a whole thing about it. Yes, yes. Whole thing about the
Yeah.
salty and mad.
I'm
Hell
not.
yeah.
I'm not a fan of Duke's, man.
I prefer Hellman's.
Well,
I'm
see, it's the same as Hellman's. That's why I went to
I'm a
Dukes
Kraft
or either
guy.
Sours.
Too much
Sour
egg in the
mayonnaise.
Hellman's.
Yeah, but I've tried Duke's. I just prefer
Kraft. Kraft in the squeeze bottle.
Ah.
It's got to be the
Ah.
squeeze bottle.
Rocky said it's because Duke's has a dash of paprika.
Oh, it does. Okay, that might be what I'm tasting. Is different than
Kewpie?
the.
Ew, Mal.
Kewpie
That
is
might be
really
what the
good.
difference is right
If
there.
you
'cause I
find
was-
if you find Kewpie, buy it. It's Japanese mayo, and it has a nice umami kind of back note to it. It's a little pricier, but it's very good. You see Kewpie.
that's the difference probably between Hellman's and Duke's is there's no no paprika or anything like that in it. I used to be all Team Miracle Whip, and then forever
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Cassie didn't like it. My daughter
Hellman's.
didn't like it. So for years and years and years, they'd only get regular mayo. And then I went back and tried Miracle Whip, and I haven't had it in so long. I don't like it anymore. It's like, damn it,
I don't
Yeah.
even know you anymore, Tim.
I don't like it anymore. It's
Fuck.
stupid.
Just the fact that you,
At
one point in your life, thought you put that in your body and went, "Yum, that's delicious." Like you need to be thrown
Oh,
off
you know
the
what?
face
You know
of
what
the
I like the
planet.
best in Miracle Whip? Used
Can
to
he
be
be
the
the
best in
first
the
one we
cucumber
send to
salad.
Mars?
Cucumber salad, like because you want that vinegary note, and it has it in there. It actually worked really well with it. But even cucumber salad, I've tried with that, and it doesn't taste right anymore. He's ruined me
Great
for it.
Mayo debate of 2025.
I ruined
Tim,
chocolates for her. She ruined Miracle Whip for me. There we go, Raven.
Can Tim be the first human we send to Mars, just to make sure the craft works and everything?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. I'm gonna sign him up.
As long as you pay the bill.
No, there's a contest going on.
As long as the bunny stays here with me and my puppies.
Miracle Whip and banana sandwich. I think I'm good there, Mal. I think I'm good.
Oh, I'm gonna vomit.
That did not. That does
However,
not.
a fried peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Fuck yeah.
Mao.
Mayonnaise and banana sandwiches are kick ass.
Stop it.
I'm for real.
Stop it.
Oh my
Hey.
god, that's as bad as my great grandmother eating sugar sandwiches.
Yeah, I'm gonna vomit everywhere.
Marshmallow fluff
Yeah, Sharon. So I'll put you in
Peanut
for both.
butter.
I'm saying.
and jelly.
I'm
Grape
like,
jelly.
who's she talking to? You or me? I'm looking at my phone.
Well,
What the-
well, it's on the messenger
okay.
site on my website, so I'd say it's not you.
And then grill it up like a
No,
grilled
Odie.
cheese.
Wasn't that part of 50 Shades of Grey?
Oh, and by the way, Odie, why do you want to see Uncle Paulie here in Daisy Dukes?
Right.
Nobody
What's up
wants
with that?
Right.
Paulie and Daisy Dukes and Benny will be on the other side of the coin in his mankini, and they'll be going to war.
You're scaring me, Odie.
Are you holding up his flesh?
That's right.
Scaring me, buddy.
All right, 2 more minutes, and then I'll be closing it up, and we'll do the drawing. Closing up the drawing. 2 winners for the night. I'll be supplying one, and Bull City is going to put in for the other one. So
Oh, that's great.
the original was better.
I don't know why I put my name in. I never win anything.
Yeah, you do, buddy. Yeah, you do. Riding a white stallion.
Hair blowing in the wind.
That's right. You can
Oh,
call
that's
me.
interesting.
It's doing one of
That's
these
a Mallory?
numbers,
I remember Ember Moon.
like the
Damn
hair
good
care
wrestler.
commercials.
I wondered what happened to her. She was getting popular for a while and just disappeared.
My God, that reminds me. I didn't even tell you. Jay isn't getting his main event spot now.
What the hell is Jay?
And Silent
Jay
Bob.
Uso. They put a triple threat match: CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and
Rocky.
Seth Rollins, and that's gonna take his main event spot. Right, Rocky.
Enjoy your whipped cream holiday, buddy.
So he's still gonna have his title match, but it's not gonna be the main event.
What are you doing? What are you, like, standing on the corner? God.
Wait, what does this sign say?
Yeah, mixed recipes for money.
Yeah.
I forgot about that damn sign.
Are you trying to make a little side hustle there, hippie?
I had that on some of my videos a long time ago.
Oh, we'll check. Make sure I have it.
I forgot all about it. So funny.
Ew.
I said it's yours.
Move to Philly,
Oh my
hippie. You'll
God.
get some bites.
I mean, I
I've
guess
given
$5
people
is
money
$5,
with
but hey.
Ah, there we go.
Move to Philly, hippie. I've given people there with worse signs more money. So
Yeah, I know,
All
right?
right, here we go. We're calling it.
they're like, I'm drunk. I need more beer. Please give
Yeah.
me money. And I'm giving them $10. Like, here, at least you were honest, buddy. You know.
Do this full screen so it'll work better.
Enabler.
They were
All right,
honest.
that's the wrong one. Okay, that ain't gonna work.
Awesome.
That's screwed up. Okay, I put this back where it goes, and then I can. Okay,
Usually take them to the local corner store and buy them.
there we go. Now we'll. There we go. All right. So from courtesy of BCF, I'll be first. $5 from BCF, courtesy of BCF.
Oh shit! I need a piece of paper.
All right, we're gonna pick a winner. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo style.
You have a notepad on your computer.
Is everybody in the wheel?
Yep. Everybody that I just
Here's
double
your
checked this.
notepad.
Everybody's in there. All
Do
right.
you
So here we
not know
go.
me at all?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Thank you,
Oh,
Odie,
shit,
for the
what's
picker.
this?
It's between Kerplop and Hippie.
Uh-oh.
Kerplop won. Doing the happy dance. Don't worry, Hippie. You got another chance. That's for both city.
So the BCF.
BCF. Yep.
Yeah, Mao's not on the wheel.
Hey, was. Wasn't
No. I said you got to make sure the names are all there before we run it.
Mal's not in. Didn't send a message in.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Did he do that thing again where he sent it in early and then it doesn't show up?
I didn't see it. Kind of into the wrong spot. So Kerplop's off there, but let's see who we get. All right, between Hippie and Neil again. Hippie's got another chance here in the last one. Hippie, you lost again. Neil won.
Told you I never win.
You were in the final running for both.
That's also BCF? Yeah?
Yep. That's up to Neil. He'll get to choose.
Oh,
That's one from me. That's one from me.
Okay.
I have a choice. So we have Kerplop and Neil Pitts. Kerplop won the BCF, courtesy of BCF, and
Yeah.
Neil won BCF Nomz and DIY Canada, courtesy of me. Let me know.
He said BCF already.
Okay.
I
works
sent it to you in a text
All right.
Nice.
because I
Well,
didn't
good.
feel like writing it.
Get those out as soon as we can.
Yay.
And, Hippie, you came so close twice. How do you do that?
I don't know.
Congratulations.
And you still have a few days left to enter for that $100 giveaway next weekend.
I'll get that out
Last
tonight.
day's the
So you-
31st.
You still have 2 days left. Yeah, you only have to put in $55, and you can get in on a $100 giveaway for next weekend. That was for my birthday. They asked me what I wanted. That's why we're doing the birthday episode next week. But not your traditional birthday dessert. It's something different. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a cake person. I don't just not. Although that last cake she made there, that one she made with the flavorings, pina colada cake.
Yeah.
That's two entries. Yep. Yeah, exactly. If you have $150 you're gonna order, split it in two. You still get the free shipping in the States, and you get twice as many chances because it's not per person. Not that I had heard yet. Tim, I had not heard that yet. I know that there might be a difference in the way that shipping costs might go up.
No, they ship to the States.
Yeah, they had. I heard that same rumor, and I have not seen or heard anything.
I know. I think they
Yeah.
were having problems with the website. I heard.
I heard it was a problem with the website, but it's not actually they weren't shipping.
Yeah.
Birthday, you mean more booze? There probably will be more booze. There'll be booze probably every week because we now have the Liquid Dream segment. Won't always be an alcoholic beverage, but quite often will be. Because it's a 1 day a week. I get to chill and relax, and I don't have to worry about being up early in the morning.
At least until the rum is gone, and then he'll come on and he'll pretend he's a pirate and say, "Why is the rum always gone? I wonder."
And I'll say it's Cassie.
Arr.
Arg. It's Cassie.
I'm still so irritated about the
Oh,
car because that's my fucking birthday money being spent on the car again this year.
And if anybody didn't notice, I do have like the next 5 or 6 episodes up. They're already up for the rest of the month. You do it ahead of time this time. So if you want to mix ahead, you can. But here, I already had someone say tonight that couldn't mix it and let it go. I think it was Hippo mentioned it, or was it? I forget who it was for sure.
They're not. They did have a
They-
US website that didn't work. Well,
Yeah, but I think it was just a glitch issue. You can still save it Nomz. You can still save it DIY Canada. Still save it VSO. Still order and save some money. Never pay full price if you don't have to. That's the only reason these codes exist. I don't get kickbacks. I mean, can't say not at all because Bull City does tend to send me the newer releases if they haven't got them and stuff like that occasionally, but no actual setback. And they did send me the tag toast or whatever, their sweetener, because he wanted to know if I wanted to try it in there. Plus, we can get it to work. I can put it on the other channel for him too.
Mhm.
And it seems to work really well, actually. I think it works just as good as sugar. I mean,
I didn't-
within like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, it was already slushing up.
Yeah, I didn't try it because I had a really bad headache, so I didn't want to get brain freeze. But it looked like it slushed up really, really nicely.
Really nice, really sweet. Like that was commercial level sweet. I would tone it down a little bit. Though. Don't need 3.5 for 25 ounces. 3.5 teaspoons. I think 2 would have been plenty.
I think your rabbit will really like the smell of it because she kept trying to get into it.
And Rabbit kept on trying to jump into the cup.
yeah, the other website's still up. But I don't know if it works.
Yeah, I saw that too, Kim, last week, but not that I'm aware of. And we would have most likely heard something about it. It just might be an error situation with the sites.
Yeah, they're trying to get it fixed.
Might also be an issue with shipping costs might go up with tariff stuff. I know that's been a concern for Wonder Flavors as well, shipping across the lines to send in their, the companies even. I mean, that's the downside to tariffs is it can affect us in bad ways too.
Yep.
Well, that just means that, Wonder Flavors needs to move to the US and we'll be good. DIY Canada has to become DIY 50. Well, actually, they just had to go DIY 51st state and we're good to go.
Yeah, I mean, once Canada becomes the 51st state, it's not going to matter. They're just going to be part of the country. So we just got to wait it out, man.
Just got to wait until Paul's an official resident and then we're good.
Then he'll be my American Uncle Paulie instead of my Canadian Uncle Paulie.
Well, that's still be Canadian.
Yeah.
Is Canadian American?
Who knows?
Actually, technically, I got Canadian American blood in me, so that counts, right? Hey, we're brethren, Paul. I didn't realize that. Congratulations to the winners, though. Awesome. Okay, so what else do we got going on? We are pretty much done, aren't we? Oh, that went really smoothly. And let me know what you think of the bumpers, actually. Which ones were your favorites? That's actually something. If you want to send in a message or send into the mailbox what your favorite bumpers are, what ones you'd like to see more style of. I kind of like the ones Cassie had a little to do with. Those are the fun ones for me. But
Okay,
I don't know what you guys think.
specifically want to know what you thought about the Cassie's Corner bumper because that is the one that we really brainstormed on to make sure it was worded right he kept playing with it until like the length of it was right, and like it just get it as creepy as we could.
Hang on a second.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Yep. And then we had the other one is the mixer's mailbox. Was it the mixer? No, not mixer's mailbox.
Hey,
got-
right here it says U.S. shipping. We do not ship to the U.S.
We do
Using
ship.
Canada. Yeah, we do
We
ship.
do.
So
Yep.
apparently they're still good. It
Oh,
let me build it. Do it.
Yeah, so they will ship. They just having going on.
It let me build a cart and it let me act like I was going to buy, but I didn't complete the purchase, so I don't know.
We do ship though, so yes.
Just wanted to throw it out there.
That's what I did the other day. I built a cart, checked. I do have to build a cart and buy some, so I hope they
I
can.
know, me too. I just don't know if I'm going to do it. Never not.
Flavor series, that's a huge flavor series. I still got to pick up whatever flavors I have left. And I think DIY Canada is the biggest one we're gonna have to deal with.
What's
Only
going,
'cause
with
I'm
what's
afraid of
going on with the
myself
post
won't-
office in Canada, Paulie?
Sorry?
What's going on with the post office there?
No, nothing. It's
It's
back up.
fixed now. They got it up and running again.
That was a while ago.
Oh, because it said on there it's on strike. What I just saw.
It was what, a month and a half ago? A month and a half ago, it's on strike.
Yeah, yeah.
They took their free shipping down and replaced it with a $12 discount for anything over $119 or something. It said.
So you got 2 more days to get in on that giveaway. The Nightbot just dropped. And then all you have to do is just order $75 or more using AFL. That's it. You save money and then you get a chance to win your money back and then some. That's all. We're trying to figure out what to do for my birthday and I asked if that was possible. And they said, yeah, we can do that. Okay.
And hey, Floppy and Neil, all you gotta do is throw in another $50 and you're good to go.
Neil's already got, and I think Neil's the one that said he's already got 2 entries in.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I'm going to jump out of here, guys. I got to go pick up Sharon. So.
Nice
We'll be heading
seeing
out
you.
here too.
Take it easy.
Bye, Bobby.
We'll
I can't
be
hear
heading
you.
out here too
Much
after
love,
one,
dude. Be safe.
one last question. And we're going to put it in chat. We're going to ask a question and I'm just going to wait a few minutes for a poll for this because I need to know. It's driving me crazy. I got to have it. Here's the question.
It's driving me crazy, boy.
Oh, nice. Floppy has 3 entries already.
Wow. Just buying flavors like a boss.
Like a boss.
Like it's his daytime job.
Maybe it is. How do you know?
Yep. I was trying to find the Facebook post where she said, we're having troubles with our thing. We're trying to get it fixed. We'll let you know when it's fixed. The website. But I can't seem to find it, obviously. I should have made next time. I'll take a picture of it if it's a shit.
Could have had 4, but he didn't divide the order.
Wow.
Oh man.
What you doing, boy?
Okay.
What are you doing?
Okay.
See what I deal with all the time? It's literally
It's
like
being
this
dumb.
all the time.
I was trying to figure out why it wouldn't let me put the poll. I had too many letters in it.
Seriously?
Yes. I want to know the answer to everybody's question here. Corn on pizza. What are your thoughts?
Now, throw it in fire and burn it means like you're burning it to a crisp and like throw it in a garbage
No.
can, right?
Well, that's the one I had to shorten. I had throw it in the fire and burn it and bury it with the anchovies was the original one, but it
Okay.
wouldn't
Can
type
you-
out. It was too many letters.
Can you add a new option on there, Tim?
It won't let me add once I started.
Send it the way of the milk and honey.
It'd be nice.
It just sounds insane to me. That's all. I want to know what everybody else thinks.
Sounds just.
That's my choice. I closed chat, but that's my choice.
Yeah. What do we got here?
Corn on pizza. Yes, no, or like destroy that shit.
Now, mashed potatoes with corn, I actually
Oh.
like.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
That's basically
Those-
like doing
Those
the
KFC bowls.
KFC bowls.
They were
That's
the
exactly what I was
shit.
thinking. They're awesome.
I've made those homemade all the time.
Everything goes on pizza. It's bread.
Not right.
No.
That is
No.
wrong.
I think you
You
can.
know though, from what I saw, the UK and Australia, that is the way they think. They think pizza is just top bread. That's all it is, basically.
We found the second person joining Tim on the first trip to Mars. Whoever just said that.
That'd be
You
Mao.
said brown gravy
Mao,
for
yeah.
sauce.
Well, scoot over, Tim. You got a buddy for the next 37 years.
Get the lights.
It only
my
takes 7
God.
months to get to Mars, or a
Yeah,
year,
but you
and 7
can't come-
months.
Yeah, but you
Year and
can't come
7 months.
home, so
Read Mallory's comment, please. This is specifically towards you.
Oh, that's gross.
I don't want it. I'm against it myself.
It's
I can't vote.
something they have in the UK.
Yeah, it's available in
Miracle
UK.
Whip and
Mallory,
bananas.
Mallory, it goes along with the Subway sandwiches not being able to be customized. It's the same damn thing. Weird UK crap. Miracle Whip and bananas on pizza.
They were talking about it on Benny's
Now
show.
an alien?
he is about to be.
Ah,
Miracle Whip and bananas on pizza. Nope, I'm out.
Sorry, Mal. But
Can you
your taste
imagine?
buds are broken, bro. Miracle Whip is disgusting.
That's why we're sending him to Mars. Can eat all the miracle milk he wants.
What's messed up though, Mallory, is in Italy they can put weird stuff on your pizza. Oh, you said some of the toppings when you were there. Some of the toppings available for pizza were weird. You mentioned a couple while you were there.
no.
You read something. You must have been drunk because you read something off the menu, and I said that's weird. On pizza? You
Oh.
said yeah.
I don't know.
You must have been buzzed.
There's artichokes.
Artichokes. That's one of them. Yeah, artichokes on pizza. Yeah,
It's
that's
good.
perfectly normal.
It's good. Yeah, artichoke hearts. Oh, it's so good, buddy. Yeah. Pizza with peanut butter and, well, not pickles. God damn. What the hell's going on?
Oh, he's pregnant. Oh,
You
he's
could
pregnant.
do,
Congratulations, Odie. What are you do?
They do have dessert pizzas.
Yeah, that's what it was you were talking about.
You
Yeah.
can do like Nutella, peanut butter, you know,
Some of those are actually really good.
strawberry.
But that's what I'm saying. Italy was the one that started it. Pizza was just a bread with toppings on it. Is all the basis of it.
Yeah.
Versus what we consider a pizza is very specific. What a pizza is.
Right.
It's like, well, we figured out what a cookie is, and you still call them biscuits in the UK, but they can't define a biscuit and a cookie.
Not again. No, no biscuit. No biscuit. We did this on Benny's show already.
PB&J is.
Here's a really weird one. They don't know what macaroni and cheese is in the UK. I've had to explain it to Benny many times because he has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Thank God we left.
There's a
Thank
lot
you.
of weird
Thank you,
confusions. Like,
Christopher Columbus.
this corn on pizza was just the latest in a long line of weird differences.
You're
And I
my
was like,
hero.
corn on pizza and subs, by the way. I mean, unless we're doing a Mexican sub, I don't think corn belongs on a sub. And even then, it's iffy.
That's good.
Oh, that's true too, Steve-O. Lemonade's another thing. We've had discussions about it.
Really? That's
Their,
weird.
their definition of lemonade is like a lemonade sparkling lemonade. They don't soda kind of
Like a
lemonade.
Sprite.
Oh,
That's
kind
why.
of, but
That's
no,
why
no,
vape trains.
it's more like what is that? The lemon drink you can get there that we have too available. Like the Orange Gina type thing, but the lemon version, like that
It's like
is what
sparkling
they
lemonade.
think of lemonade, like a sparkling lemonade. They don't have like what we call lemonade is not their lemonade. And it's weird. They have everything salty over there, but nothing's really sweet.
Tim, all you need to know is that they call it football, but they play it with what's called a soccer ball.
Soccer ball.
Okay. So like,
Sherbet. Yes, Odie, sherbet.
that's all you need to know. That tells you
One of the most
literally the
confusing
Brits.
flavorings in the vape industry is sherbet, because they get the American sherbets and think, wow, that tastes way off. And we get the UK sherbet and it tastes way off. We have tried it. We've actually had like the UFOs with the sherbet in it. We know what it tastes like, or sherbet. Sherbet, actually. We had it with it and it is no R. But they're similar, like sweet profiles, but one's got the nice creaminess of like an ice cream, and one of them's just pure like sour candy kind of. And it's like, yeah, weird. We are actually, holy crap. Okay, I'm calling it. Surprisingly, we are 50% no, not a surprise. 30% yes does surprise me because we don't have a big UK audience here tonight. And throw it in the fire and burn it, 20%. Now that makes sense. I would have
I voted for that one right there.
Yeah. Only 10 votes, but I mean, that means 5, 3, and 2 on that one. But it's interesting to see how that worked out. Because I don't know. I think it, like a sub or a sandwich, I can kind of see where it could work with some savory ones, but still seems weird. Corn does not seem like a topping we'd choose. It's odd. I wonder what they think of avocado. We got to ask them on Wednesday. Because we have, can get like guac on your sub.
The guacamole.
And I wonder if they put the guac on their like roast beef and stuff. That's not, has to be certain subs, not all of them. We'll find out on Wednesday. Yeah, Pixie Sticks is actually pretty close, actually, Odie. It is. It is pretty close to the flavor. Well, technically, Mal, by Italian standards, it is just an open face sandwich. But by our standards here in the U.S., not. It's very specifically this savory dessert, savory meal.
Yeah, because when you close that pizza, it's not called a sandwich. It's called a calzone.
That's okay. I was gonna go and make himself a Miracle Whip and banana calzone for dinner. Actually, sadly, I was joking, but he might do it. The hot dog a taco. The tacos are typically a flat bread, and the hot dog bun's more of an actual like airy bread. So I would say technically no.
Yeah.
All I'm having is flashbacks to the fucking berries fucking debate. Don't start this.
Oh, it's not even a question. So it's okay. Okay, Mal likes berries with Miracle Whip on pizza crust. Okay, banana berries.
Yeah, Miracle Whip and raspberries.
Banana berries and Miracle Whip.
Tim, we're kicking you off the mission to Mars. It's much easier to just send one person. So Mal, let us know, buddy. Let us know.
Watermelon berry and Miracle Whip on pizza. There you go.
You're
hot dog or chalupa.
It's gross.
Chalupas are good. I haven't had those in years.
Chicken chalupa.
Is it good?
The hell's a chalupa?
Kind of like
what?
It's a hard taco wrapped inside a soft taco kind of thing, and then fried.
Oh,
really tasty.
Taco Bell don't fry their chalupas.
They do here.
They do here.
Is it fried? I don't know.
Yeah, it's fried.
It's like
Yeah.
a soft bread. Like a, what do you call that? You just said it just a minute ago. Instead of a hot dog being a taco,
It's like a soft shell fried up here. They fry them up here.
Flatbread.
yeah, flatbread. It's not fried down here, which is strange. We're in Alabama, for God's sake. We fry everything.
Then again, I'm not even sure if they still do now, because I know when they came back with the chalupa, someone said they were different. Maybe they are like flatbread now.
It's
They used
like
to be
a
like they used to be like
flatbread
fried,
and
hard
cheese,
fried,
and then a hard taco.
pita bread almost, yeah. But it's fried, or was.
No, these ain't fried. They are not fried at all. Not that I can tell. There's no grease, nothing on it.
Then they either changed it or they are different in the south than they are in the north.
No, whenever
No,
I've
Odie,
had
that's
'em,
a
it was just
Chihuahua.
flatbread too.
Oh, then the fried thing must have gone away. Probably decided it wasn't healthy.
It's fucking
Chupacabra. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Chupacabra.
fucking fast food. None of it's healthy.
Well, we haven't went back to Taco Bell since she had the male mosquito in her churros, and they threw a fit about it and yelled at her for it, basically for telling her that it was in it. Tried to say that we got it in underneath all half of them somehow. That got in there while it was in the lobby. Would you burrow its way in?
Gave me so much attitude that I actually got online and left a bad review. I never do that for bad service, but that one pissed me the fuck off.
And she hasn't let us go back.
I
Man,
will
bear,
never
pig.
go back there again.
Hold the man. The bear and pig, yeah, sure. You need the bear and pig because you need the pork fat to go with the bear to make it taste good. Because bear meat itself is kind of gross without pig fat. Pork fat. Turducken. All right, we'll get out of here and let you guys go. There will be another episode on Tuesday of the Toffee's Butterscotch Extravaganza.
Ooh, that's next week?
It's Tuesday. It's every Tuesday. It'll be for a while until we're done with all of them. If we did all of them at once, it would take us like a 6-hour show or more, and it would also like burn her out. So
I love butterscotches.
it's butterscotches and caramels and toffees and burnt sugars, and it's like everything kind of hits in that little vein of that, and brittles and the other one, toffee. Yeah, I said toffee. Yeah, it's all those things that kind of fit in that vein. Flan, creme brulee,
brown sugar,
leche, because they're all caramelly. And then in the end, it's separated by category of flavor, what they taste like, not what they are named. But yeah, we're all done here. We will get out of here for now, and then next week will be for the non-traditional birthday desserts. I named it. It can be a liquid dessert or a food. I mean, if you wanted to make some kind of cocktail, that's fine. It's just something different. It's not a traditional, just cake recipe after cake recipe after cake recipe. And if it is, make sure it's something different.
12% Jamaican rum.
Yeah, ouch.
From Flavor West?
Yeah,
We'll do that next week, and we'll also have the giveaway for my birthday
recipe.
It's a month late for my birthday, but it's with the birthday giveaway. So then seldom never used to be the following week. Take it easy, everybody.
Put some Captain Morgan private stock in a bottle.
Good night, everybody. Have a good weekend. Enjoy. I'd say behave, but we know better. Bye, everybody. Go ahead. Go ahead, Bob.
Hustle night, sayonara, ciao, 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 much love.
Bye.
Laters.